So what happens if, when you're preparing to cruise, it doesn't look anything like anything to do with being on a boat? Hi, I'm Nika Waters, and welcome to the Boat Galley Podcast. Today I'm going to talk to you about a little bit of the work that we're doing, that we're getting ready to go cruising, and pretty much it's all cruising prep. Today's episode of the Boat Galley Podcast is sponsored by Rainman Watermakers and Seatask. Rainman Watermakers are capable of producing up to 37 gallons of fresh, clean drinking water per hour from seawater. Portable and installed models are available, all with off-the-shelf parts. Configurations are available in AC, 12-volt DC, and even a gasoline system, with new 2019 models being smaller, lighter, and quieter than ever. Seatask is the premier U.S. facility for Rainman Watermakers. Visit them at www.seataskgroup.com to learn more. That's SEATASKGROUP.com. So here's the thing. We're getting ready to go cruising. Here's the other thing. We're spending our entire summer in Vermont fixing up an old house. That's kind of strange. When I was at graduation back in the early part of June at the school where I just finished working, a friend came up to see me and she laughed about my Instagram page. Hashtag cruising prep, she said. Yes, it's true. Every picture I post says hashtag cruising prep. But how the heck is this about cruising and preparing to go cruising when there's nothing to do with sailing or a sailboat or anything like that at all? Well, when you're getting ready to go cruising, everything is cruising prep. Everything. Everything from cleaning out the garage to getting your kids organized with whatever classes they're going to take in college next year. Making sure that they're cleaning out their rooms in preparation for that good college drop-off. It's packing the car to go to Vermont. It's working on the house that's up there that we inherited that is going to be for our kids and our grandkids whenever that day comes. And I don't want it to happen anytime soon. It's really, really easy to dismiss things that happen in life as unimportant. To say, well, it's not a boat project, so it doesn't count. Anything that you're doing to get ready that doesn't actually involve physical hands-on to your boat process, that's not cruising prep. But I totally disagree, because I think so much of getting ready to go cruising is every aspect of it. It is the going through your wardrobe to downsize. It's also looking in boat part catalogs and ordering the exact anchor light that you want. It's also changing the 2 windows that are in the house to a sliding glass door because that's going to make it better. It's endless drives on I-81 getting back and forth between Virginia and Vermont. Whether you tick these items off of a to-do list that have to do with prepping a house to sell or prepping the boat to go, they're all things that have to be done. It's not like you can skip ahead and only do the boat projects, or skip ahead and only cruise, or skip ahead and only provision. But every single thing that we're working on and everything that you work on once you have decided and you're actively working to go cruising, all of that is cruising prep. All of those snapshots that I'm sharing on my blog or Instagram, they're all snapshots of things that we do to prepare to head off to go cruising, which is, as far as I'm concerned, that's the definition of cruising prep. Preparing to go cruising. They're things that you need to do to be able to get out to go sailing. So I suppose in some ways this sounds like a bit of a rant, but that's not the way that I mean it. I mean it more in a way to give yourself permission to say, yes, all those things that you're doing, they're all part of cruising prep. Even going out for coffee with friends where you're talking about what your plans are, or solidifying your friendship so that when you're off sailing and you send them an email, they're still interested. That's all part of preparing to go cruising. So yes, I hashtag everything, hashtag cruising prep. And I hope that you also will start hashtagging all the stuff that you're doing to get ready as hashtag cruising prep. Because yes, it is all getting ready to go cruising. And in order for me to see you out there share an anchorage and a sundowner and have you come over to the boat to check it all out? Yeah, we've got to prepare to go cruising in order to be able to go cruising. I'll see you out there. Thank you so much for listening to the Boat Galley podcast. We're aiming to be your source to answers to all your questions about the cruising lifestyle, whether it's something you're thinking about, actively investigating, or actually out there doing. If you like what you've heard, be sure to tell a friend and invite somebody else to listen to the Boat Galley podcast and drop us a line. We always love to hear from people who listen to us. As a side note, both Carolyn and I will be at the Annapolis Boat Show in October, manning the booth M5, which is Party Publications booth next to the Hendricks Gin Barge. Please come say hello. We love to talk to people.